Hello YouTube, I'm Dr. Dinero and I'm back for my third video to talk about the Dragon Ball teaser trailer, which if you've been paying any attention to over the last couple of days was leaked onto the internet not too long ago, and I just got the pleasure of seeing it in high definition in all its joy and glory. Now, I'm just gonna give you my overall rating. Overall, I'm I'm happy about it. Generally, I'm happy about what I saw. I saw out of a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. I give it an 8. I give it an 8, an 8. Hopefully, this is a good reflection of what the actual movie is gonna look like, and I'm gonna go over what I saw that I enjoyed and what I didn't really like about it, and some of the complaints I've been seeing people talk about. So generally, the first thing that I like about this is, again, like I said before, the tone. Like I mentioned in like some of my one of my other videos, I really like the tone and setting of it. It's a really good combination of the lighthearted heartedness of Dragon Ball from especially earlier in Dragon Ball, and the dark feeling of the of Piccolo when Piccolo just comes around, Lord Piccolo, and all the chaos he causes. It's really combining those things good. I think the trailer was a good reflection of that. And then the second thing I like is it, the movie definitely seems to have a very Oriental vibe, a very Eastern and Oriental vibe. Um, a lot of you've been complaining about them westernizing the 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 whole like concept of Dragon Ball, the movie, and to some degree that's true. Yeah, that's definitely true to some degree. They are westernizing it some, but it still has that Eastern feel to it. It definitely does. You just watch the trailer, you'll see for yourself. There's definitely that Eastern and Oriental vibe to it. Especially there's one shot of Chi Chi practicing, just like working out or doing something. It looked like she was like doing yoga or something, and the setting around her, the place that she was practicing in, it really just had a really strong spiritual vibe to it. It looked really Oriental, and that's nice, and that's really good to see. And next, the characterization of the characters. Now I'm just gonna go over all the characters and what I think about. Now, the first person obviously is Goku. A lot of you have been complaining that they're making Goku more serious in the film, other than his fun-loving nature. And okay, that's really not entirely true. The thing is that keep in mind that this is the Lord Piccolo saga that we're adapting here. In that saga, everybody was serious. I mean, yeah, before everybody was laughing and having a good time, but this series, hardly anybody, like, there was hardly room for laughter. It was a very gritty, emotional, and dark period of time. Everybody, especially Goku, was very, very serious. So having Goku being serious here, it's not totally out of place. But on the other hand, I do realize that this it does need to have that lightheartedness and comedy that Dragon Ball is known for. Or and again, if you've been paying attention over like the last year or so, there have been set reports, and one of those set reports um, involved included an article from Justin Chaplin, and he commented that he really was aiming to portray the character of Goku correctly, and that what he did was that he told jokes to his co-stars offset to keep the the character of Goku like intact. So I think that should definitely show that Goku he's still a fun-loving person in this film. So yeah. And next, Bulma. Well, I said that from day one. I really liked the casting choice of Emmy Rossum, and in this film she looks absolutely beautiful, great as Bulma. I mean, before I expressed that I didn't like that they didn't give her all blue hair. But the thing is that she's really showing that like she's really kicking ass. I know some people are complaining about that she's a bit too battle ready, and to some degree that's true. But I actually don't mind this change. She's not as annoying as she was in the show, if you know what I mean. But that's okay. She's I mean she's so much in her character that I didn't even notice the change in her hair color. I mean, I think that should say some really good things about her portrayal. Anyway, but I would have preferred her to have all blue hair anyway. But it's okay for now. Next, Roshi. Roshi. Same thing with Bulma. I wasn't happy with his change in appearance, but he's definitely keeping the Roshi mentality. And some of you again been complaining that he's not a pervert. Thing. Guys, seriously, again, if you've been following the set reports, there was a picture of him with a shirt with like a half nude girl on it. On it. I think that should definitely prove that he's still a pervert. He still has that mentality in himself, but it's just not to the same degree. You're not gonna see him like trying to like see Bulma in the bathroom or something like that. But he still has that mentality of a pervert in him. And next, Chi Chi. Well, you didn't really get to see much of Chi Chi in it, but overall, like it was mostly just action shots of Chi Chi, and I like the I like what she's definitely just that same fierce warrior that she was in the anime. So I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Next, Yamcha. Yamcha. Again, you also didn't see much of him, but and I expressed that I didn't like his appearance also with the blonde hair and all, but he definitely, from what I watched, he definitely has that flamboyant bad boy attitude that Yamcha was known for. So that much I'm happy. The characterization of him is definitely still intact, and I'm happy about that. The last person I'm going to talk about is Piccolo. Now, okay, again, I also expressed my like disgust of Piccolo's appearance before, but he definitely appeared to be greener. He definitely appeared to be greener here. So, but the thing I didn't like was that like he looked. There was a shot of him with a hood, and he looked more like Palpatine, the Sith Lord from Star Wars, than Piccolo. Right, and that kind of freaked me out. I was like, "Whoa, what's Palpatine doing here?" But I think it's so. But he definitely looks better than the other set pictures that we've seen before. So I'm hoping that um, and greener too. He looks greener. So I'm a bit more happy about that. Well, okay, I gotta end it here, but I'm gonna have another video talk about my dislikes and everything else. Some of the people complain. So watch out for that. It's coming right after this one.